Do you know who else is really good in Texas?
Why don't you say
Mojo.
Mojo, and so is best friend John.
Oh, yeah. And Mojo, I want to say, is he ranked 2 or 3 right now?
No, Mojo's ranked 1, not counting Wobbles.
It's like Wobbles. It's like Wobbles, and then Ark and Mojo actually just switch like every week or something. So Mojo is a legend. Albert and JF, they don't need an introduction because they're legends. Best friend John, you probably don't know who he is. He's a hidden legend.
It's true.
I actually have never met best friend John. I've only heard stories.
Dude, he's got the Luigi, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
right?
I want to say he's the Luigi.
Luigi,
actually really good.
He's got the Canada.
But again, it's just a player that just like doesn't really show up to the big events super often.
Yeah.
So
he's got the bear.
Wow, this is the kind of set that like I don't think we see this very often.
It's weird,
especially because like Mojo, best friend John, Albert, and JF are all in losers.
Who got them?
I mean, it had to have been like Muphobia, Thorax, M2K Axe, right?
The boys.
Like, the boys, yeah.
The boys, dude.
Regardless, dude, like my point is that like this is a set. These two are playing for elimination.
Yeah, it's
like
something
this
where
isn't. These guys aren't used to it. I don't think. How deep are we, Infinity? I want to say we're in like losers quarters, not semis, because we're not that far deep. I don't think. Regardless, game number 1 will be on Pokemon Stadium. It will be Luigi Fox versus Sheik Falco.
I thought we were going to be seeing the Zelda from JF. Just kidding. He pushes down B and jumps several tiers.
Yeah, basically, JF decided to click the win button.
That's the best part about Zelda. Zelda's very unique because you can push a button and become a better character.
So, that said, Luigi and Fox's greatest dynamic going into this is going to be that they are both exceedingly fast, and they both are combo monsters on Falco and Sheik. Actually, Luigi's just a combo monster in general. Like, Luigi is just scary. But Mojo with the team kill, gonna seal off best friend John's first stock.
Yep, and all Albert has to do is just refresh that invulnerability, hang on to that ledge, and secure that stock on Mojo. Up air from Mojo, not gonna be quite enough, even with this lower ceiling on Pokemon Stadium. Ooh, that recovery is certainly punishable. Best friend John landing that down smash, gets the up smash as well, and that was the horizontal hitbox.
Yeah, dude, that was like that's the up smash hitbox that everyone gets kind of salty with.
Yeah, man.
They're like, really? Come on, Fox, you top tier.
It's not optimal until it is.
Mojo, I think, just killed best friend John with his Firefox. I think that like the Firefox Flame just hit best friend John, and he ended up going under stadium for it.
Man, that's why he's your best friend John, because like he's not salty about the
fact
that Mojo's killed him twice now.
It, you know? He's Luigi, and Luigi actually can't be mad. He can only be sad and scared.
It's true, man.
Unless actually Luigi can be mad, because we're gonna, best friend John, he's been going in with these down smashes.
Yeah, and look at the way that best friend John will utilize that long wave dash from Luigi just to cover so much distance insanely quickly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's that burst movement essentially is what he has.
But you know what? I'm noticing best friend John and Mojo, they're hitting themselves. They're hitting each other a lot more than like Albert and JF are hitting each other. Yeah. And I mean, it shows with the stock lead that red team has.
To be honest, I'm surprised that it wasn't a team of Jake 13 and Mojo.
Yeah.
I know that they're boys, you know.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how often they team. I wonder how often. Oh wow, nice edge guard from JF. Gonna like just quickly deal with best friend John. And you know what? We spent the beginning kind of talking about Mojo and BFJ. And here we are looking at like Albert and JF saying, hey, are you guys similar to those last 2 we played? Because we're just going to beat you just the same.
Mojo really wants to make a statement. Wants to show off why he's the best spacey in Texas.
Could you imagine if Mojo makes this comeback? That would actually be disgusting.
Dude, he could do it. We've seen Mojo.
I mean, you know what? Sheik's at a high percent. Oh,
down
he up B. He up B'd out of shield. I think he meant to shine. And he ended up just making the wrong input and getting down smashed for it. And that's what happens. If you do one thing wrong at this level of play, you're done. It doesn't matter if your name's Mojo. It doesn't matter if you're teaming with like a hidden legend. Like, you're dead if you make that kind of mistake at this level of play.
I just realized that best friend John didn't get any KOs in that last game.
Yeah, he did a lot of...
I give you no stars, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Don't say that about Beth. He's my best friend,
dude. I'm hitting him with the I'm hitting him with the Billy Madison, dude.
Yeah, I know what you're hitting him with.
Okay.
I know what you're hitting him with. Don't do my boy like that. He's your best friend. He's
everyone's
best friend,
John.
All right, they're running it back though, because they know that it could have been different.
Okay, well, let's see if they can really change things up. Like you mentioned before, a lot of team attack on the blue team was a really deciding factor. I believe Mojo ended up taking away 2 stocks from his own teammate. And so they have to clean it up as they go into game number 2, seeing as they are 1 game away from being eliminated from this tournament.
Wow! Best friend John tried to just seal the stock of Albert real quick, but Albert reversed that with a quick dare.
Reversal fortune, but look at Mojo right there to grab the ledge, predicting Albert would snap to the ledge with his recovery and just punished it perfectly.
That was good from Best Friend John, getting in there and making sure that Albert couldn't continue his combo on Mojo.
Best Friend John throwing JF right into Albert, using that burst movement with that wave dash. Tried to find the forward tilt, doesn't find it, but he gets the back air instead, and that's going to be another stock from Albert.
Oh, this is 3 out of 5. So wait, how far deep are we? This is losers quarters, 3 out of 5. So suddenly, everything's a little bit different because now these are top players. At this point, they can definitely learn a thing or two between games.
Did you see? That was the playground combo. You hold him and I'll hit him.
And then Falco down smash sent Sheik and Luigi off stage, and then Sheik got the fair, the stage spike, the Best Friend John.
Oh, yeah.
Very solid. That was some great teamwork. Even though, like, JF got hit by Albert's down smash, that was, like, pretty good capitalization.
I know. I completely agree. That was the tabletop, man. The playground bully. But wow.
Oh, wow.
Albert is losing these stocks left and right.
Albert has been the definition of a glass cannon throughout these sets.
Yeah, and I feel like he's a lot more glass than he is cannon this round. Let's be honest.
Oh, no Sheik fair. I thought he was trying to go get that fair on Mojo. That might have actually been the right choice from Best Friend John, even though I'm sure it wasn't what he was going for. That fair kind of ensured that, wow, the tragic misfire.
Yeah.
Ended up doing more harm than good. But that fair just sent Mojo away from JF's grab earlier.
Yep, and that forward smash ends up sending away Best Friend John's stock.
Wow, Albert's just pressuring. He doesn't care if there's 2 of them. Albert's just going to go.
He knows how much range of that back air cover, so he's not afraid to really pile on those aerials.
Nice. That was a great follow-up from Best Friend John, following the tech.
An opportunity, maybe. But one thing about Luigi is Luigi doesn't necessarily have the best recovery, but he has a lot of recovery options that can make dealing with him when he's close to the stage a bit tricky.
It's all about if he has his down B set up in this game. If he has his down B set up, then Luigi gets a huge benefit in recovery.
I just want to say that Albert mercilessly stole that stock from JF.
Well, you know what? To be fair, JF, he probably, I don't think Albert realized he was about to die because he had, the ramen noodles happen there. Best Friend John, snagged that ledge right when JF thought it was safe to go there.
Oh, yeah. Very well said. Back air off of Mojo's up throw. I love it.
It's a good thing that happened to Best Friend John because Luigi's floating. Luigi can take that kind of hit. Fox would not have. Fox would be dead. Oh,
this
wow.
could be a dead Fox, but Best Friend John right there with that tilt, making so that Albert didn't have enough time to capitalize. Get up attack ends up hitting Best Friend John's best friend Mojo. But wow, jab into F smash makes this 1 stock all around the board. Neutral air, not going to be enough, but it's going to give Albert plenty of time to try to put on some percentage on both of the blue team members.
Nice back air, and that'll take game number 2. And again, it's like they said, that can go a little different. Let's try that one again. Worked out quite well for blue team. Mojo and Best Friend John are so good.
Yeah.
Whenever I watch high-level doubles, I actually because you know how doubles is harder to keep track of than singles? You know, I mean, obviously, right? Of course, as commentators, especially because you're trying to look at everything. When you play doubles, it's the same way. You have to be able to, make decisions in the game like that, and it's really hard. And when you see good doubles players, like the 4 people sitting down here, it's actually absurd.
No, some of these people, man, they see everything.
Right.
You know?
That said, red team getting some great momentum going straight on into it. They have stage control. They've been making sure that blue team just can't get anything going. Oh, wow. But that fair.
But wow, Best Friend John ends up getting up a little bit too quickly, and Albert is right back on the stage.
That was really unfortunate because red team is kind of they were kind of having their way. You know, they were pushing around blue team over there. And as soon as they had the chance to seal the stock on one of them and this really lucky Gimp or Edgehog, it just didn't work out for them.
Very unfortunate for the blue team, but they're still in a pretty good position. Now it seems like they had a bit of control of the stage temporarily. Nice up smash, that's going to take off JF stock, and they're in a pretty good position to take out Albert as well.
That was great stalling from Albert, just to try and see how long he could make sure, get things going before JF came back.
Yeah, you know, and especially if JF was not star KO'd, he would have had enough time to maybe come back and interrupt some of the edge guard attempts by the blue team.
Wow, that was some insane DI off the shine from Mojo. Oh wow, and Albert just dies. He got F tilted and just died.
Rough.
That's the
rough
Luigi.
stuff.
That's the Luigi 1-2 buckle my shoe. F tilt into you die.
You just got weeged. Nothing else, dude. The Weege cheese is like the cheesiest of cheese, man.
That said, blue team's actually up a stock, 2 stocks now. All because of, I want to say, Albert died twice in the past like 30 seconds or so.
And that's the problem with playing Falco. He is a really solid player, definitely in singles, but when it comes to doubles, he's so easy to exploit from a recovery.
Falco, or especially like Albert in particular, he's been going off stage a lot, and sometimes like a lot of the time, the partner of his opponent that he's trying to edgeguard will end up just covering his own recovery.
It's true. Albert once again forced to steal a stock. It's going to be 2 stocks against 4 as we go into the end.
And he got the reverse, and suddenly JF is dead too, and it's Albert against the world. He's living his teenage years.
It's rough, man. He's just a kid and life is a nightmare.
Life is a nightmare. Indeed.
Sum 41.
That was
that's
you know
actually Simple Plan, my bad.
Yeah. That was a great tech, though, from Albert. Staying alive, but I don't think it's going to last too much longer against a Fox and Luigi.
Forward tilt once again, taking another stock from Albert. Mojo and best friend John have come back and made it so that this right now is set point for them.
That's true. They move on to losers semis after this. And that's a top 4 finish.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? You don't want to get 5th. Nobody wants 5th. Because 5th is like you and somebody else tied for 5th. At least with 4th, you know you got 4th. And there's no, you didn't share it. It's like, oh, you tied because we didn't, because bracket just happened to work out that way. No, if you got 4th, you were the 4th best team there. Or better, right? Obviously, it's not over yet. It sucks to be done with 5th. Because if it's 5th, then there's always that like, oh, someone else got 5th too.
Yeah, no.
That's hogging, you know, you can't share that glory. You got to go for the gold.
You could Genesis it. It just gets Scar super salty.
You gotta just do it, JV. You gotta make like Shia LaBeouf and just do it. Yes. You have to do that.
Do it.
This is the like the hand representation of what you have to do.
Do it.
That's what you're saying. Do it. Audience, do it with me. Step 1, stick out your index finger. Step 2, palm. Step 3, try and like wedge your index finger in there. Step 4, realize that you can't and start to bend your index and then just shove your fist in. Because you know what? Who cares if it doesn't fit? You just got to do it.
Phrasing. Anyways, getting back into the match, one thing that's worth noting is the fact that Albert, even though his tech skill is great, he's also an incredibly intelligent player. Like, he makes notes, you know, during the game, after the game, and everything on what he did well, what he could have done better, etc. And I think that's one of the things that made it so this counterpick took too long. They were talking about the tendencies and habits that they saw from the blue team, and now they have the counterpick in an attempt to just exploit them.
JF is Jigglypuff is the biggest difference between last game and now's. And that means that Mojo's going to die a lot easier if he's left alone with the Jigglypuff, because Fox needs time, right? Fox needs time to rack up damage on Jigglypuff. But that was unfortunate.
Shine spike his own
That was
teammate?
unfortunate. And also, rest is just less punishable because it's doubles. You can get You can get lasered from across the stage, and that'll save you.
And thank goodness, seeing as both of the blue team members have great options like that. That's sure you can closing out that stock. Really
and suddenly,
quickly.
we're 3 stocks for everybody. This is an extremely close game.
CJF in the center stage, trying to find some bears. Doesn't quite make it work out, but Albert somehow drops down. Great save from JF with that up air. Absolutely loving the chemistry from the red team, but best friend John right there to cover that platform with that forward air.
That's it. Now, what I said earlier about like Jigglypuff being able to kill Fox really quickly if she gets in on him alone, that said, if Jigglypuff's at 70% and Fox gets in on her alone, then it can just as easily go the other way. It's only safe to go in there as Jigglypuff if you have, if you're at a low enough percent that up throw, up air, or up smash won't just flat out kill you. Nice edge hug from JF.
You know, Albert, he has the work ethic of a champion, but he's still just a kid. I'm worried that he's just crumbling under the pressure right now. He's losing league stocks so quickly. Doing pretty well so far. I'm putting on the percentage, though. And a forward smash give into Mojo's back air.
I think that Albert is just playing way too aggressive right now. I think that a lot of his stocks... I mean, Falco is already a fragile character, right?
Oh, no!
Oh, that was an amazing pound saving. That was an amazing pound. I have never seen someone do a pound like that on reaction before. That was really smart from JF.
This is still within the realm of possibility for the red team. They just have to make some incredibly decisive plays, but Albert here is going to need to use the share stock, and rest may be off of the table.
All right, Mojo should be dead from that, and now it's last stock. It's a last stock scenario.
Can they do this?
And now, don't forget, Jigglypuff does have rest.
That's true.
One rest changes this massively. It's a huge deal if either Mojo or Best Friend John get rested right now.
Look at the percentage. The percentage is really important too, because if she goes for the rest,
and suddenly
no punish for Best Friend John. No punish for Best Friend John. This is huge. Wakes him up with that neutral air,
and suddenly it's a 2v1. And I don't know how Luigi does in 2v1s because Luigi's weird.
Expert analysis.
Yeah, for real.
From Wonder. I love it though. No, you're right. Luigi is strange.
That said, I really like that they're just kind of like, you know, JF's kind of controlling the bottom of the stage and just letting Albert do Albert and go in.
Oh, Albert needs to activate that clutch factor right now.
Nice power shield into F-tilt.
Wave dash and F-tilt.
Amazing shorten. That shorten is so hard to get if you're under pressure. Oh,
my God.
And Mojo and Best Friend John will take the series 3-1, and that was a 2v1. Best Friend John.
I'm telling you, you saw the great tech skill. That clutch shortened when he needed to. But once again, the clutch factor, it just wasn't there.
When Best Friend John has your back, you don't need to worry about a thing, JV. That's it.
Power of friendship.